I used to get this message a lot that which country Fiverr account is better. Is it USA account, which is a foreign account, or local accounts? Maybe you are from Nigeria, India, and go. So which country account is better? Should you create a local Fiverr account or a US Fiverr account? So in this video, I will be highlighting the advantages of creating a US account and also the disadvantage, and also the advantage of creating a local account and the disadvantage. So let's dive right in. For USA Fiverr account, you know that most buyer actually comes from the United States of America. So they tend to actually give job to people from their country. So if you create a USA Fiverr account, you tend to get more job because that's where most of the buyers actually comes from. And by default, you just tend to give projects to people from your country because you just you feel you'll be able to work with them seamlessly. So with that, in getting jobs, USA Fiverr account is actually the best. So that's one of the reasons you can create a USA Fiverr account. And if you create a local account, you might not get more gigs, more job like the USA Fiverr account. So, and the second thing you should consider is actually the price for your gigs. So if you are creating a USA Fiverr account, you can actually charge higher. You know, the minimum wages for in the United States is actually more. It's more than all these third world country like Nigeria and the rest. I'm from Nigeria, that's why I'm citing Nigeria as an example. So you tend to charge higher if you have a USA Fiverr account. So they will just believe you live in the United States of America and you can beat them higher. But for a local account, you can't really beat them higher because they believe you don't really need that much, and it is only United States that is quite expensive, you know. So that's the second advantage. And the third one is your gig exposure. So on Fiverr, there is this search feature that makes the person searching, or let's say a buyer, sees a gig from United States and other developed country first before gigs like Nigerian gigs. You know, in the search bar, you see them. You see that USA gig, let's say, and also I think UK gig, Germany gig, you see them at the top. They don't really need to filter down so much to see gigs from these countries. But gigs from Nigeria, you just have to filter, or most times they just see it by accident. So the gig exposure for the United States account or other developed country account is actually better. So people tend to see your gig more and buy from you more. And I think those are the advantages. And for disadvantages, the first one I would say is if you are from Nigeria, India, or any part of Africa and so on, it is actually hard to create a USA or other foreign countries account because you'll have to get a VPN, a working VPN, you have to get a real phone number that can work, and other things goes into creating a USA Fiverr account. And if you want to see how I created one, you can check the video here. That video will show you how I created a USA Fiverr account. So a lot of things go into creating it, so it is hard to create. But creating a local account is very easy because you are from the country, so you don't really need VPN, you don't need any external number. You can just use your mobile number and so on. And the second disadvantage is that you have to be unreal to some extent, in the sense that, you know, if you create a USA Fiverr account and your client, your buyer said maybe he wants to connect with you on social media platforms, you can't really share it with them because your location might be visible. And maybe checking through your content, they might know that you are definitely from one part of Africa. And maybe if you guys get to meet on maybe Google Meet and do video call, your accents might not really match. So you can't be so real when you're using a USA Fiverr account. Unlike if you're just creating your country account, you can be real. You can have a video call with them, share them your social media link. So you can be real with local account. That's the advantage. If you want to be real and you know that you have your skill and you want to just present yourself as you are, no lie, although you might not really earn like someone using USA Fiverr account, but it will still work out. So, and finally, before I end this video, I'll make recommendations. So I would say if you're a freelancer and you are good at what you do, I would advise you have a USA Fiverr account and a local account. It is possible to have two accounts. Just know how to manage your accounts. So you can check some of my previous videos that will guide you through on how to go about Fiverr generally. So have the two accounts, have a local account and a USA Fiverr account. And if you're a beginner, I would advise you just create a local account for now. And after you have mastered how to operate Fiverr and how to go about everything, maybe, and you are good with your skill to some extent, you can then create a foreign account to just see how it will go and, you know, to earn more. So, and I would say most of my earnings as a freelancer comes from actually a USA Fiverr account, not really local account. So that's why I would actually recommend it. If you are good with your skill, create both local and foreign. So thanks for watching this video, and see you in my next video. Bye.